Alright, now that we finished the main part of the Ryujin quest, Hamzo? Because I was mixing it with Salzo. Hamza said he had something he needed me to do. Let's go see what it was. I'm assuming it starts a quest. I could be wrong entirely. Hey, buddy.
Aztec, what is it?
What's your schedule like here?
We're each assigned shifts to assist operatives, ensuring coverage at all hours. Personally, I like to keep my circadian rhythms intact. Early to rise, early to bed, as nature intended.
What assignments are you currently working on?
I'm not at liberty to say. I will remind you of another common phrase. So, be cautious around the office and discuss intel at your peril.
Sorry, I have the controller in my lap and it fell and I pressed a button somehow. I don't know. So we kind of missed a little bit of that dialogue.
Well done. This should be enough.
Is this something we need to discuss with management?
Glad to hear it.
Contractually, yes, but I'd rather avoid the embarrassment. Normally, I do a good job of setting boundaries between work and life. This incident is an exception. I'm not at liberty to say. I will remind you of another common phrase. Loose lips sink ships. So, be cautious around the office and discuss intel at your peril.
Yeah, so he didn't really say much there. So, I might be able to help you with this minor indiscretion.
Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebbside and the Underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
Why trust me, other than the fact that I'm a senior member who saved this company?
It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. I have little to spare. You do not.
Okay. What's on these documents? You know I'm gonna read them if I can.
Pre-assignment intel for one of our operatives. The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so if you're thinking of betraying me, they aren't worth much as leverage. My sloppiness is simply an embarrassment that I'd like to correct.
Alright, well, I'll find your slate.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
This starts the quest, balancing the books. Why spend your time volunteering?
Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair?
You're talking about turtles. Sorry, I stopped listening 3 sentences ago. It's not. And it needs to change. Life isn't fair. Both of these two are true. Oddly enough, he works for a company that doesn't seem to care about other people. And he wants to use his influence to help people. So yeah, it's not, and it needs to change.
I agree, which is why I choose to help those born into poverty. I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the Underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start, so I try my best to balance the equation. and bring the hatchlings to the water.
So he's not doing it out of a good heart. He's doing it because he doesn't like the way it looks. And I'm okay with that as long as he is helping people out. So that sounds like a bleeding heart to me.
Think what you will. But I don't have to approve of the notion. But as much as I dislike the underbelly, I will say this. It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight.
Sounds good. Okay, well.
As you were.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and read Balancing the Books. Side mission. A Ryujin technician, Rafik Hamza, has asked me to recover a slate with some classified intel. He suggested I speak to a panhandler in Neon who he's interacted with on several occasions. And for some reason, I don't... Let's get back to the task at hand. She was terminated. According to the terminal, she's terminated. I'm assuming that's kind of like a glitched out thing or something. I don't know. Let's go to the lobby. Like that was incorrect dialogue.
Hi, welcome to Arbron. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
I believe... Hey, well, I should have guessed a corporation like Ryujin would sell guns.
Any self-respecting corporation should, right? What brings you to Ryujin Tower today?
I work here. Do I get a discount? I'm here, shopping. Just having a look around. Oh!
If I were you, I'd start with the Ryujin store. They have neuroamps on display there. They're pretty neat little machines if you like that kind of thing.
It had an option that said I work here that I should have said. Maybe I'd get a discount. What's a weapons dealer doing in Ryujin Tower?
Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower's got a little of everything. Besides, here at Arbron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons, the Nova line.
Non-lethal weapons? Can you tell me about your non-lethal weapons?
Of course. The Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick.
Sounds good. Let me see what you're selling.
Sure, have a look.
I thought I had already talked to him. Yeah, he does sell a unique named weapon. It's pretty expensive. But I don't need this because it's not named. I don't need this. Don't need this disruptor. And I don't need this coachman. What is it? Is it a pistol? It's a pistol. But I'm a collector. I'll get it at a later date.
Come back soon.
Who are you? Oh, Sean's here. Why is Sean here? I'm on a quest. I'll talk to Sean later.
Xenobiological research, but I'm not sure if the profit margin is justified.
I don't like the look of you.
Thanks.
There's something we need to
It's offensive, but thanks. Thank you. I'm glad you don't like the look of me. I wonder if there's other people if I check out other places around the building. I'm gonna not try to talk too much about it. That looked like a vault suit. Talk too much about it because this is a side quest that you can do without doing the Ryujin main storyline. So I don't want to give any spoilers if you're watching this and haven't done the main Ryujin story arc.
Special rule needs to be made.
You can find redemption, just do it somewhere else.
What are they talking about? The Leviathan. I actually don't remember what it's called. If I get closer, will it tell me? No. Because it's a sea creature. I don't think I'm gonna ever get to actually fight one.
Stay out of trouble. We'll have a problem.
There you are.
If you got any spare creds, I can always take them off your hands.
Why am I not wearing a helmet?
Got any creds to spare?
Yeah, here you go.
Wow, you really did me a solid, Chief. I've got no words.
Well, it's literally nothing to me.
Pretty bold lately.
Would you like another donation?
It'll work itself.
Oh, it's all right. Once per day is enough. I don't want you to go poor.
Owen told me not to worry
Okay.
about it.
Well, that's odd.
go.
You think
Business as usual.
a quote street urchin would be wanting more money? Can you join me? Like, can I hire her? I would. A Ryujin technician wanted to know if you found any slates.
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. But that won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
You keep spreadsheets?
I do. I write them on napkins you get from the eateries, and I use sauce packets for ink. It's not a perfect system, but it's pretty damn close.
All right. I can find your old spreadsheets in exchange for the slate.
That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Sounds good. I also didn't read the thing.
Hey, it's my favorite customer. Got any more creds to spare? Bye-bye.
Well, I can't because it said once a day. She's probably an adult, but she seems and acts like a child. Balancing the books. A Ryujin technician, Rafik Hamza, has asked me to recover a slate with some classified intel. I spoke to a local panhandler who found the slate, and I agreed to exchange it for 3 paper spreadsheets they lost in the wind. I should check the ground, any tables, and the roof of the employee break area. Okay.
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds, let them. As long as all that stays out of the plaza, our job is done.
Like, when I see these, the blue and the gold just scream Vault Tech. A submarine? Oh, I hate I love neon. I don't like heights, and I don't like the fact that we're right above the ocean. Napkin spreadsheet for April. Earnings 60 creds, expenses 82 creds, previous month surplus of 33 creds, end of month balance 11 creds. Yeah, 'cause she would have had 93. Okay, that checks out. Is there one in this refrigerator? Napkin spreadsheet for March. Earnings 87 creds, expenses 78 creds, previous month surplus of 24 creds, end of month balance is 33 creds. Sounds good. Before I just jet back up there, is there a way to climb up without it? Yep. Napkin spreadsheet May. Earnings 74 creds. Expenses 66 creds. Previous month surplus of 11 creds. End of month balance 19 creds. I found the papers and should return them to Huang.
Panhandling's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Yes.
Hey, Chief.
I found your spreadsheets.
Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway.
I can't hire you. I can't buy you a slate.
Thanks for finding my sheets, Chief. The books were a mess without him. Later, Gator.
Which is kind of disappointing.
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
Okay. I would like to hire her to work on one of my outposts.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff.
Dang, I really want to hear that joke about the orphan and the platypus. Well, let's head back.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
I think shopkeepers should have unique looks than random NPCs, because he looks just like Newell. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. But he looks just like him.
Not interested. Hey.
Yeah. I understand making random NPCs all look the same, but shopkeepers 100% should have unique looks. You still here? Okay, good, he's still there. Alright. And it is so bright. Let me turn my light off. And let's go back to operations. I need some operations. Anything else?
Need something?
No. You don't. I thought that was glass, but it was the glass behind you. I was like, wait, they put a window up while I was gone.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one. Can I help you?
No.
Goodbye.
You almost had me there. Okay, opening files. Failed to open files. Authorized code needed by him. If you have lost your code, consult your employee manual to perform a factory reset on this device. Dang it.
How goes the slate search?
I have it.
Complications?
I have it right here.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
Oh, I was hoping he would get up and walk over to the operative, but I guess not. Okay.